Hi everyone, this is Barbie with Jeannie's Designs. Welcome. We're going to do just a little bit of sewing today. I am actually working on a Stockholm. Oh, it's already live. I can't even believe it. A Stockholm by Petal Sew. Let's see. Pink Pony Designs. Pink Pony Designs. It is a huge tote bag. Love it. Let me get the one that Lori and I made on live. I think it's right here. Yeah. So this is it. It's massive. Massive, massive bag. I apologize. There's conversation going on the front porch. I had no idea. But it's a great bag. This is also leather. And I decided to make another one because I love the bag. Number one, it's got a top zipper closure. It's got a huge pocket here in front. Hi, Karina. Hi, Lori. Thanks, Lori. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Deb. Hi, Judy. Huge front pocket. And then on the inside, it has 3 slip pockets, a huge zipper pocket, and I also made an accordion, mega accordion to match, which I'm doing with all my bags now. Either mega accordion or a small accordion. So this is leather. I didn't interface it as per the pattern, and I would recommend that you do that. It's fine. This vinyl, this leather is very stiff. That croc is very stiff. So it didn't need all the interfacing, but this one I am doing her recommendations for interfacing. Just FYI. I think anyway. So this one is also out of leather that I did skive, and then I'm using some bonded nylon for the lining. I have my second cup of coffee for today. We've been up since 4:30 with the puppies, and we already took them to the vet for their first appointment. They did extremely well. Of course, you know, everybody went gaga over the puppies at the vet's office. They did get shots, so they are actually passed out there. So I'll probably sew for an hour, hour and a half. And depending on, you know, what Tony's doing, well, I need to go. Happy puppy people. Oh, I know Sharon. You guys, they are so cute. They, you know, they're little hellions at times. In the evening, early evening, like when we're trying to eat dinner, they go nuts. They're wild animals. Wild. Just wild, chasing each other, barking, biting each other, wild. But throughout the day, it's kind of funny because throughout the day, they sleep a lot. And then they sleep all night, which is an absolute beautiful thing. So anyway, I won't bore you with more puppy talk. I can't help myself. Let me go on Do Not Disturb. I forgot to do that. There we go. Okay. Hi, everybody. So you went online to order, and that website doesn't come up. It's Measure and Cut. C-U-T-T. Measure and Cut. It is the witching hour every evening. It is. I don't know, Lori, if you're in a place where you can paste it or not. Danny's website, measureandcut.com, I believe is what it is. I don't think I have anything here with that on it, so measureandcut.com. Try it again. I went a couple days ago and ordered 2 more, so it's fabulous. Fabulous. Okay, so what I'm going to do, here's what I'm making it out of. I don't want to waste any time because, you know, we have limited time with puppies. This is leather, which I did skive all around the edges. And then this is kind of a canvas ticking stripe that I didn't interface. And then here's the inside pocket. It's massive. I am using gold hardware. So those are my wide rivets that I use. Love those wide rivets, I have to say. And then I did also put purse feet in the bottom, 5 purse feet, and we're getting ready to sew that together. I did start my inside zipper pocket, and I did put my overlay on. I haven't sewn it. You'll try and get on the computer. Okay. No big deal. If I will link it in the description below. Let me see. Hold please. If I can go and find it and give you the exact website. Measure. I think it's measure and A-N-D cut, I believe, .com. Yep, that's it. Measure, MEASUREANDCUTT.com. Yep. Copy. I don't know if it'll let me paste it in here or not. Oh, please. Let me go. Whoops. Hold on. Switch accounts. Go to my other account because I can't do it on my. I'm not an admin on my own channel. Nope, that's not it. Hold on. I'm technology challenged at the moment. Let's see. You. View channel. Here we go. There we go. I got it. That's the website. Okay. Okay, let me go back over here. I need to make myself an admin, but I don't know how to do that on my other channel. Isn't that funny? So, all right. There we go. So, you guys, it is freezing here in Florida. It was in the it was 60 something this morning. Now, I think it's supposed to warm up into the 70s, which will be perfect, but I have a t-shirt and a sweatshirt on. Freezing. Numbing. Oh, there you got it, Lori. You got it. Awesome. Okay, so then I started my zipper pocket, and we will do that here in a minute. The first thing is we're going to attach the back to the base, and I'm going to pull you down so you can see what I'm doing down here. And on each corner of your base, you want to measure what she tells you to. And let me pull this down a little bit. It might be a little bit of noise, so hold please. See if that's better. There we go. Okay. Let's sew. Let's do some sewing, you guys. It's funny how things change in your life, and I miss sewing. I love my puppies more, but I miss sewing. Isn't that funny? That's the way it is. All right, let's start at that mark we made. Let me get my thread out of the way. There we go. I know you're hearing voices out there. We're getting rough estimates. We are the only people on the whole street that haven't had a new roof. Oh, you got it. Okay, good. Good, good, good. And then stop at the mark down here. Back stitching well. And then we will, I don't think we turn it and top stitch. Let me grab the other bag and look. No, we do not. Okay, let's attach the other side. To the other side. Whoa. Clips are flying. Okay. So I debated whether I would do this or the Eva. Chris released her new pattern today. You guys might want to go get it because it's on sale for pattern release day. It's a cute pattern. Very cute pattern. I thought I'd give her, she has a video, so I thought I'd, you know, be respectful and let her video have a few minutes. You're going to count while watching. Okay. Is it cold down there, Lori? It's probably not cold down there. Let's do it from this side. All right, here we go. It's windy. Okay. Hi, Diana. My hair looks great, does it? Thank you. I am making the Stockholm by Pink Pony Designs. It's a huge tote bag. Lori and I did it on our last live, just FYI. And I loved it so much, I decided to make another one. This one is also leather. Okay, so this is what you have. Oh my goodness. Look how nice that looks. Very nice. All right, let me grab my side pieces. Here they are. And I have all my centers marked, and then on the bottom I also have the marks here. I do have my walking foot on. I do. I've kind of gone a little bit rogue on the walking foot and decided to leave it on instead of using my go-to, which is my zipper foot. You know, sometimes with leather, you need to have a little extra grip. This actually is fairly slippery leather, too. So I decided to leave it on today. Hi, Jeannie. Isn't it pretty? It's really a gorgeous color. I love it, too. All right, so just keep in mind when you're doing this, you feel like this should be the bottom, but this is actually the top. This is actually the top of the bag. So let me have a sip of coffee before my coffee gets cold. All right. So now, let me grab my little container. I'll admit something to you guys. I went a little crazy with the metal clips. Don't ask me why. I think when I read on Amazon how many you got in a pack, I misread it and I got like 4 packs, and I have like a plethora of these now, which is not a bad thing. All right, let me get my directions. Oh, please. So I know what I'm doing. Sew the two together, previous step. Place one side PC as get to the line. Okay, so we need to... Oh, and I marked that on the wrong end. See, I thought that was the top. I mean the bottom. So I need to mark the measurement here. There we go. Let me do it on this piece while I've got it out. This leather is from, I will tell you where it's from. I've had it for a long time. It's from Rocky Mountain Leather. Rocky Mountain Leather, rmleather.com. And it is extremely nice. It skives very well. But, you know, this is a huge bag. And it takes a lot of leather. I'm just saying. It takes a lot of leather. Oh, dear. I'm dumping things already. This is such a big bag. It's going to get everything in the way. So, here we go. And we will start from the top. Now, let me make sure I have my seam allowance correct. Yes. Okay. Can you hear the conversation up front? Can you hear the chatter? I'm just curious. Oh dear. You can't wait to make another one. I know. Maybe you should make one with some of that other leather. All right, we're going to stop at the mark we made down here on the bottom. And back stitch pretty well. You have to be careful with leather. Hi, Brenna. Not to overstitch. You're making holes in the leather. Just FYI. All right, let's bring it up here, and we're going to do the same thing over here. You know, it's funny. I have to tell you something funny. When Tony and I moved down here 13 years ago, 13 years ago, something like that. When we sold the house in Kansas City, we had to put on a new roof. We were just curious how much the roof cost back then as opposed to what the bids were getting today. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oops. It's almost triple what it cost 12 years ago. I am in shock. Let me grab my, where did it go? I dropped a clip on the floor and I don't see it. That's not good. Oh, there it is. Excuse me. I have my little clip that I got on with my magnetic wand. Perfect. It's tripled the cost of a roof. You're homesick today. Oh, Brenna, I'm sorry. I'm glad you're here, though. All right, we're going to start right on that mark. And get my presser foot under there perfectly. There we go. I'm not surprised, you know, it's winter time and kids, and they have all kinds of sniffles. I'm surprised you teachers don't get more sick. You could probably wash your hands all day, every day, and still get sick. Trying to get it nice and even. Perfect. All right. Oh my gosh. All right, now we're going to snip into the main piece. Is that right? Let me see. I've slept several times since then. Yes. Snip just to your stitching. Don't go past your stitching on both sides. Okay, so we want to flatten our side here. This just works so well. So we're flattening our side seam with our bottom. And we're going to stitch that together. Okay. So I don't know what you're going to be able to see because I have to, the bag is so big, I kind of have to squish everything. Let's see. I don't want to over squish it because I need it to stay where I put it. Let me see. Don't over squish. Don't do it. Back stitch well. And make sure you at least get to your previous stitching. So guys, I do have a 20% coupon out there right now. Barb, can you remind me of the recent video where you did hidden connectors? Oh, I did hidden connectors on this bag where Lori and I were live, the Stockholm. It was just last week. No, it was the week before, I think. I did the hidden connectors on this bag on that live. All right, now we're going to add the other side. Okay, this goes on top. I always get confused about that. Hi, Karen. Now you need to go get the Stockholm. You guys, this is such a useful pattern. I'm just telling you that if you every day need a big bag or just occasionally need a big bag, this is it. Now, there are a lot of large totes out there. This is a really nice one. Oh, there's people talking on the front porch, and now somebody's mowing. Somebody's taking advantage of the cool weather to mow. I don't blame them. And a travel bag, yeah. I think I'd have a hard time fitting this under the seat in front of me, though, if you want to know the truth. Okay, let's do it. I'm using leather, Brenna. This is some gorgeous blue leather and some canvas ticking stripe. The ticking stripe I sell on my website until it's gone. Once it's gone, I'm not getting any more. Sorry, I'm going to be fit in the camera, I'm afraid. Oops, I didn't put my needle down. Goofy girl. All right, we're going to stop at that mark and back stitch well. So this is gorgeous blue leather from Rocky Mountain Leather, and I skived it. It's beautiful. It's firm enough that it skives very well. So, you know, some softer tempered leather doesn't skive very well. Okay. The handle stitching is, what did I do? Yes, 1/8 and 1/4. I did. I do 2 rows of stitching. Okay, I'm going to do it from this side. Oh, it's probably not a good idea, but I think it'd be easier. All right, here we go. The other nice thing about this pattern is you have a really good seam allowance. I really like that, honestly. You know, sometimes these patterns have a small seam allowance, and it's hard to get things to line up correctly. I don't know. I like a fat seam allowance. I know this is in the way. I'm so sorry. Let me just finish this and then I'll get it out of your way. Oh, please. I know you're just seeing the bag. It's nice, isn't it? Okay, there we go. Sorry. It's a massive, massive bag. All right, let's cut into this. Oh my gosh, that's a terrible view. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Here, let me go up here. Let's see if that helps at all. That probably does. All right, let's clip into the main panel. Don't cut your stitches. Oh, I knocked my trash can off. This is such a big bag, I think it's going to be in the way, so I'm just going to leave it off for now. All right, let's do this. The sides. All right. You're not going to be able to see much here either, so hang on. Once we get past this, you'll be able to see more. Barely fits on my table. All right, I'm going to trim. Of course, I'm wearing black today, and I'm using blue thread. So what is all over me? Blue thread. I'm going to trim all my seams by about half and my corners. Very exciting moment to watch Barbie trim her seams. It's a necessary part of bag making. Don't go too fast and cut your thread. Why do I mention that? Yeah, I've done it. Now, when I get up to the top here, I'm going to leave the top inch untrimmed. So I can splay those open. Inch and a half, something like that. Mary Lou had to use my magnetic pickup tool to find metal clips I dropped. You're welcome. It's a game changer. You know, the older you get, the less you are wanting to bend over or stoop over. Not that I can't, because I can. But it's like, if I had something that I could just use, and that was the answer. Harbor Freight is a very interesting store, I will say. I've gotten several of their things in there, and we have one that's so close to us that it's pretty handy. A lot of trimming here. Let's see. Did I get them all? That one, that one, that one, that one. Okay. So, I have it all over me. That's okay. Oh my gosh. Let's look inside and see how it looks. That looks perfect. All right, I think we actually can turn this. Hi, Diane. I use Decaville Heavy and Decaville Light. If I had a thinner weight leather, I probably would have used Decaville Heavy everywhere, but nice work. The exterior is finished. Okay. So before I do anything else, and I would recommend some stabilizer. It's a big bag. It needs the extra stabilizer, whether you have thick fabrics or not. It's a drop. I'm doing it as a drop-in lining, so I don't mind having the thick stabilizer. I didn't do enough stabilizer on my first one, and it was just a little lesson learned. And actually, I think I would even go heavier rather than lighter. It's hard to believe. Hard to believe, but it's the truth. Okay, I'm just clipping these so I can splay this open without going through my seam. So, like I said earlier, I have 20% off on the entire website today, except patterns. And I wanted to mention that. There's no end date. There's no code needed. It's automatic. The other thing I was going to mention is, all right, let me open these up. Lori and I are going live on Sunday. Probably around noon-ish. I need to firm that up with my friend Lori. Of course, I will have her held hostage here, so I can do it whenever I want. Isn't that right, Lori? So stay tuned for that. Sunday, we're going to do the new pattern from Sew Yours. It's a very beginner-friendly pattern. If you buy one of her scarves, you get the pattern for free. Just FYI. And the scarves, I think, were only $11, something like that. Not very expensive. And they're pretty. So I'm realizing that this ticking stripe, I probably should have left the stabilizer in the seam because it's just cotton canvas. So I didn't clip this, so let me clip it. Oh my goodness gracious. All right, so I am going to put some tape all the way around here. Since it's a drop-in lining. So that when I'm ready to put it together, I'll be ready. How about that? Tony and I were going to get in the pool today. It's way too cold for a pool day. Way too cold. Oh dear. The tape is flying everywhere. I will say, I love this pattern, but it is a huge bag. And I'm pretty excited that I'm going to have a huge tote like this. One of these I'm going to keep for myself. I don't know which one. You'll be headed over to the pool today. Good for you. It's warmer down there, I would think. All right, so that's that. Okay. Let me have a sip of coffee and then we'll start our lining. All right. So I already did my zipper. I'm using gold hardware. You're going to make the scarf one today. You bought 2 scarves. Perfect. So this is the interior zipper pocket. I'm going to just stitch around the outside here. Then I'll cut it open. I'm back stitching. This thread matches perfectly. I probably will finish this on Thor, since it's so big. I don't know if I'll do it in this session or not, but we'll see how long I have. Guys, this is, you could really, depending on your material, oops, you could really turn this bag through the zipper pocket because it's a huge zipper pocket. Huge. Let me see. I can tell you how big it is. It is a perfect thread match. This is a 9-inch zipper opening. So that's really good to be able to turn things through. But my leather is pretty stiff, plus the all the Decadal Heavy. I am not doing it with my hands. I'm not doing it. That's what she says. She's not doing it. Okay, let's cut this out. I have to tell you something else. Somebody mentioned that my hair looked good today, and I appreciate that. But I recently got it cut and colored, and I went to check out, you know, pay. I've been going to this gal for a while now, and they had increased their prices by 15%. I was like, oh, okay. I mean, I was kind of shocked that, number one, they didn't mention anything. And number two, I mean, I get my hair cut and colored because it's short every 8 weeks. I'm going to have to get a job just to support my haircut and color. So she didn't even mention it. It was the gal that does all the checkout is the one that told me. And I'm like, oh, you know, when you add a tip, it's a ridiculous amount of money. So I made the tough decision to go back to another salon that is 30% less. And they do a good job. I don't know why I switched to this gal. I really like her. She does a good job. But I can't afford it. Not for that kind of money. Every 8 weeks. So. Duckbill scissors for the win. Exactly. So that's my little hair story. I mean, everything's gone up so much. It's just really kind of disappointing, I will say. That's the way it is. I hate to say it. Okay, let's put this on. One side at a time. You've never had the nerve to color your hair. You had to go blonde to hide the gray longer. I know. It's okay. I've considered, I'd be fairly gray. I've considered letting my hair just go natural. I feel a little too young to do that yet. So I haven't done that yet. So it would be a lot cheaper if I was willing to do that. Okay, now we're going to stitch around the inside. You enjoyed the retreat video. Christine, you have to come next year. I don't know when or where we're going to have it, honestly. But you should make an effort to come. I really, it's just so much fun. All right, let's stitch around the inside. Go slow. I'm talking to myself. Go slow, Barb. There's no race here. So anyway, the hair thing, I'm very kind of disappointed how much it cost. And you know, when you have short hair, you do have to get your hair cut more often, unfortunately. Just the way it is. I even mentioned to Tony, I said, maybe I should just let my hair grow again. Be an old lady with long hair. He said, I like you anyway, I had your hair. I said, oh, thank you. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Let me burn these threads. That looks so good. Okay, let's pull this down. And since I am going to do a drop in, I'm going to close it all the way around. I know, Patricia. Did you guys see what Patricia wrote? She said, you are definitely too young. You still wear Mickey Mouse shirts. Thank you for that, Patricia. You know, today in Florida would be a perfect day to go to Disney. It's not hot at all. There's very little humidity. That's a Disney perfect day. All right, let's turn this right side up. Fold this over and we'll stitch all the way around. Alright, let's cut our excess zipper off. Annie, you went natural, and you look really good with it. You have long, gorgeous, curly hair. It's gorgeous. I'm sure I will. I will let it go at some point. Fire. I'm just not there yet. Okay. Zipper pocket in. You know what? I just realized I don't have, I didn't cut a slip pocket. Oh, yes, I did. Here it is. Here's a slip pocket. You know what? I did it out of canvas and I didn't interface it. I'm going to have to interface that. That's too floppy. Okay, so let's do this. Let's add our top. Oops, that doesn't belong in the trash. So all 4 pieces of the lining get a topping on it. Oh my gosh, I'm just dropping things left and right. Oh, please. Yeah, I'm going to have to go get a piece of Decaville for that. That's too loosey-goosey. You didn't have a choice, Annie? Well, let me just say, it looks really good, choice or not. So Annie's here for the win. If you don't know what Annie looks like, I have a picture of her. She came to see me in the Facebook group. She's from the UK. She just became a US citizen. Go Annie. Oh, I don't want to do that yet. I got to do my zipper panel. Ooh, that was scary. I almost messed up, you guys. Okay, let's fold our zipper panel in half and mark the center. All right, let me see. I need to get some zipper tape. Where'd my directions go? Oh, they're in the trash. Okay. Let me see. Okay, I'm just gonna make it really long. Okay, perfect. Yeah. My cousin cuts hair, but she lives in Washington, D.C., so she's really no help to me whatsoever. She does a very good job, too. Ah, that didn't mark at all. Oh, no, there's just enough in there. I need to get a new marker. There we go. All right, we are going to fold these down. How dare she, Donna? I know. It's just rude. Although I can't be mad at her. She is just the most wonderful person in the whole world. I mean, she's a beautiful soul, you know? I'm sure if I flew out to see her, she'd cut it for me. I can't afford to do that every 8 weeks. I might as well just spend the money, you know? All right, let's base these down flat. So, Donna, I have a question for you. Are you going to join the Yellowstone Leather Live on Friday, tomorrow? I'm just asking. Inquiring minds want to know. Oh, Brenna, that's so sweet. She is a beautiful soul. I mean, I have the best family, cousins, and they're wonderful people. Of course, you know, we were raised by beautiful people, too. Makes a big difference. Nope. I can have all the purple. I don't think I'm going to join. I'm not joining. It's an 18-inch zipper. Thank you. I'm not joining. Pat, I'm glad I could save you. It's gorgeous, though. You really should see if she has any more because it's gorgeous and it will skive beautifully. Just saying. All right, let's put this zipper pull on here. See how easy that was? Perfect. Oh my gosh, that looks good. Okay. Your Sunday order comes today. I'm not joining tomorrow. Although, I'm thinking out loud. I wonder... Oh, I need to fold these down, don't I? Lori, help me. Here. Oh, no. Nope, we're going to stitch that. Okay. I just wonder, Lori, stop it. I wonder if they're going to have other things than they do on Sunday nights. That's what I wonder. So I'm really kind of curious. So, you know, maybe I should join. Annie, there is no longer talk of budget. No. You're so right. Nope. I mean, why? I need to fold these in. Yeah, I need to fold these in. I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm just talking, sewing, just pretending I know what I'm doing. I'm taking one for the team. There you go. Thanks, Brenna. Okay, so we got to fold this down too. Brenna, I hope I'm giving you a little light in your not feeling well day. You sit on your hands to stop from buying, Patricia. Now see, this last one that I did, I bought 3 pieces of leather and the thread, which I'm not disappointed in any of it. I will say the one before this, there was a couple things that I didn't really, they were fine, but they weren't my favorite. I bought a lime green piece of leather. Why? And an orange one. Why? I have no idea. I bought lime green and an orange piece. Now, they weren't very big and they didn't cost very much, but I thought to myself, when I got it and I unwrapped it, I think Lori saw me. It was like, what? What was I thinking? Not that those are bad colors, because I do like those colors, but I just thought to myself, why would I buy orange and lime green leather? Not a clue. Not a clue. I did, so I'll use them for something. Measure in 11 5/8. Measure in 11 5/8. I'm just doing it. Let me see. It's 11 5/8. It's fine. It's fine. I'm just kind of doing my own little rogue thing today. I know. It's unusual, isn't it? Okay. You bought the quilted leather. Its temper is stiff, too stiff. Really? I saw that. The kind of a diamond quilted. You don't like it then? Okay, let's do this. I will be honest, I am not a huge fan of quilted stuff. Although the Eva that I'm getting ready to make, the new pattern from my friend Chris, is quilted. So I'm going to do it. Yeah, that's good to know. Yeah. Sorry, I'm hearing, oh, Tony's getting the puppies out. They've had enough rest. They probably need to go do their business. You guys, yesterday, we've had them 3 weeks and 2 days. And we have now had 3 full days with no accidents in the house. It's a beautiful thing. We haven't had any poop accidents since day 2. Pee is a little harder to manage, but we're making progress. So we're on day 3. I'm pretty happy about that. And they kind of are, they are kind of going to the door, the sliding glass door to go out. So we'll see. A dime, it would be great. Donna, maybe you should make the Stockholm with it. You're still going to want to interface it. Okay, let's sew this together. Oops. Oops. My needle came up. How long have I been live? What time is it? Just about an hour. Okay. I have to go get Karen's order in the mail. Okay, that looks good. I like it. Let's do this other one. I've never sewn with leather, so I was thinking something small with lamb. I think that's a good idea, honestly. That's a good idea to start with. Something small in the lamb. Okay, let me fold these in. That's how I started. I don't remember. I think I just made a simple pouch with leather to start. And it was lamb. It's a good idea to do something very simple. You know, I've been sewing with leather for a while now, and I still consider myself quite the novice. Okay. All right, let's see. Okay. There is so much noise outside, and Tony's inside, so I don't know. Hi, Candace. I don't know what's going on. A lot of noise. Oops. Let me see. Okay, let me put another piece of tape here. And let me get rid of this down a little further. Donna, remind me, do you have a Skyver? Let me see if this is even. Oh my, it is. Okay, good. I don't remember if you have a Skyver. Do I have this on the wrong side? No. Okay. Sure. You know, Donna, I'm going to say this out loud. That red leather I got would make a great, no Skyver yet, a great Chiefs something. Wouldn't it? You know what? I'm gonna trim these corners. I didn't do it on the other one, and I kind of regret it. Let me trim these just a little. It's the perfect Chiefs red. Let's see. I do have a Chiefs embroidery. You know, the emblem. So I could. I don't think I've ever embroidered on leather. So, I don't know why you couldn't. You know, I think people do it all the time. Lori, what are you saying? Barb and I will be starting a new club. What's EA stands for? Enable alert. Very true. All right, let's just see how this looks before I sew it. Enablers Anonymous. I like that better. Oh my gosh, that's perfect. Okay. Good, good, good. Let's sew it. sticking to me. Okay. Perfect. Oh, that looks good. That looks really good. I love it. Okay. So let's find the center of these panels. Then I was going to do, hi Christina, hi Jackie. Jackie, you can blame us anytime. So I think on the other one, I didn't do this and I didn't pay attention to this and I got it backwards, I think. Let me see. Not that it's a big deal. Oh, no, I got it right. When you are adding your zipper panel, do it on your, let me put you down. Do it on your zipper side, interior zipper side first. And then, so your zippers are going the same way. Is it a big deal? No. But I prefer it that way. So... Hey, that's so Nova. How are you? I watch you all the time, just FYI. Yeah, I do. You're very good. All right, I'm going to baste this on just 1/8 of an inch, just a real quick stitch. Then we will add the top piece. I'm getting it everywhere. Yes, we will. We will be testing a new tool. Lori made me do it. She made me do it last night. I'm just sitting watching TV with my husband, minding my own business. And Lori pops up and she said, have you seen these? And I said, no. Oh, well, you should. All right, Lori, what's the seam allowance here? Let's see. Oh, it's a big seam allowance. Okay. Cool. So I got a little rambunctious with my skiving right here. I don't know. I'll show it to you here in a second. It is extremely thin right there. So it's just one tiny little spot. Let me show you. So I didn't want to cut a brand new piece. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to heat my iron up. Let me turn it on. And put a piece of Decaville there to give it a little stability because I got way out of control. See, I don't know if you can see that. See that there is even a tiny little hole there. It's very, very thin right there. So I'm gonna put this Decaville there. Yeah. I could actually just tape it. I'll just tape it rather than iron it. Let me turn this off. It's within the seam, but I don't want it decreasing the integrity of my seam. You know what I mean? Right here. Nobody will ever see it, but I'll know it's there and I'll worry that it's not strong enough right there. Okay, let's turn this and top stitch on the lining piece. Yeah. So skivers can ruin a piece of leather very easily. You got to go back to work. Candace, I'm sorry. I miss you. When are you coming over? Okay, yeah, that's much better. All right, so let's do the same thing with our other lining piece. Guys, if you're not subscribed to Shanova's channel, that's Sonova, you should go subscribe. Where'd my top go? Here it is. She's very good. She's an excellent seamstress. Excellent bag maker. All right, so let's repeat this on this side. Center it up. I'm just going to add a few clips to keep it where I want it. Okay. I'm just basting it on. And then we'll add our top piece. This one, I didn't get, the skiving went perfectly, so you just never know. Okay. All right. Nancy, you are so right. I have the best admins out there. I'm just saying. They're my friends, but they also do a very good job. And believe it or not, they weren't my friends before this, but they are now. I have to be getting close to running out of bobbin. I just have to be. Okay, let's turn that and top stitch. Hi, Kathy. I didn't see you come in. You know, when I'm sewing, I really kind of miss everybody that joins. So if I didn't mention your name, hello. All right, let's do it. Okay. All right. Nice. Very nice. That's how that looks. Doesn't that look good? Open it up and you got your zipper pocket. So, I have to go get a piece of Decaville. So I think what I'm going to do is I will finish this because I've been live for an hour and 15 and I got to go cut a piece of Decaville for my slip pocket. It's just canvas and that's just not going to work. Just a piece of canvas. That won't work for a slip pocket. So I'm going to go cut a piece of Decaville. And yeah, and then I have the top for it. So I'm trying to see, Kathy, I'm finishing up, I'm working on, not finishing because I'm not going to finish, the another Stockholm. It's the same one that Lori and I did the other day on a live. This one's out of leather too. So I think I'm going to finish it up later. Maybe I'll come back and finish it up live. But I got to go check on the puppies. And have something for lunch. I've been up since 4:30. So I could use a little sustenance, as they say. This is a terrible cutting job on this piece. So I'm going to have to even this up too. Look at that. What in the world happened there? No idea. Let's see. What did I do? All right, guys. So, I don't know when it'll be. I don't know if it'll be later today. I'm hoping it'll be later today that I'll get on and finish this. So, come join me later. I'll give everybody about a half an hour heads up. But this is not meant to be a pattern tutorial since Lori and I already did it live. All right, guys. Thanks for being here. I appreciate all of you. Please give me a thumbs up. It's to the right now that I've said that before. It's either to the right or right below. Thumbs up really makes a difference. And I have a 20% site-wide minus patterns on sale right now. 20%. Go support a small business. You're off to the pool, Lori. Okay, perfect. All right, I will give you a 30-minute heads up before I do this. Finish this up. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.